Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? I'm on my way home right now. It's about 8 minutes to 1 a.m. here, Central Time. I just been out and about doing what I mentioned earlier was my techno stroll. It's where I walk around the area listening to some good industrial and techno mixes. I got one on right now on my MP3 playing. And I got a little question, and this is kind of like goes along with the return of the mullet that's been in the paper a couple of times on the internet. It was even reported on Fox News months back. Now, as you know, the modern mullets have arrived. The most ridiculed hairstyle from the 80s and the early 90s, as it was often called, has made a comeback. You'll go to Google Images and look up modern mullets 2020 and see what I'm talking about. Men and women are models sporting this hairstyle, but in different versions. More like, it's kind of like this. Both your sides are shaved, but the hair is like out sticking way out in the middle, all the way down past your neck. That's one of the styles I'm referring to that's trending nowadays. Now, women have been seen sporting these kind of mullets, including Miley Cyrus and Billie Eilish. Now, my question is, since a lot of retro things have been coming back, actually one of them being the vinyl records, you go to any Barnes or Normal or any independent record store, you see all these new releases, plus some classic releases on vinyl. A lot more expensive than they originally were. Back then it was about $6.99 or $7.99. Nowadays, a new album by Drake or the 1975 ranges about $24-25. Of course, bell bottoms have been a fad for a long time. Most diehard rockers, most women have been wearing them. Actually, that's been on the comeback since the 1990s with the dance music craze. I remember seeing some singer whose name escapes me appear in a video by Jelly Bean Bernez, who used to work with Madonna back around 1990. This video was featured the singer in the bell-bottom pants there, so I figured, oh wow, that's interesting. I guess they're making a comeback, and sure enough, they have been. In fact, they're still one of the things that's trending among people today, especially with the women. Now, my question is, with all this retro stuff coming back, are we going to see the return of the knee-high boots for men? Anybody my age will tell you will know what I'm talking about here. Boots that went up to your knee. They were more basically for men. I used to have a couple pairs back in the day. One that I bought from a place called the Wild Pair in one of the nearby malls for about $35. They were on sale after New Year's. And there was another pair I had, which was biker boots with the steel toe complete, that I got at an old Arc surplus store back around 1992 in the Mount Clemens area, back in Michigan. Now, I had those boots for a long time. I wore them a lot during the winter time because they helped keep my feet warm, and they were sturdy when you wanted to walk around the snow and ice and shit. Sadly, I had to stop wearing them because for some reason my foot size started expanding a little bit there, and it was kind of hard to wear them because of the steel toes. They would pinch my toes together, and that would hurt like hell. Now, nowadays when people wear knee-high boots, they have to be only women. That's the trend that women only wear. The only time men can get away with that was when they're on a movie set or something like, for example, Kylo Ren and the knee-high boots that he wears. members of the First Order or the Galactic Empire used to wear those a lot. If you wear them, you have to be in a cosplay or something. If a regular guy is wearing knee-high boots, they're often considered la-di-da, queer or gay. You know. And also, one more question I want to ask. Years back in the 80s, one of the big things that the preppies who listened to Prince, Michael Jackson, The Time, Rick James, that scene there, they would have their short hair in whichever style it was at that time, but they would also have a little tail in the back, right in the middle, in the back of their heads. I remember one of the metalheads that we used to sit next to back in the lunchroom would go off on this one guy because he had a tail in the back. He was talking to a couple girls, and the guy whose name escapes me, he was like, "Keep that tail away from me. Don't come near me with that tail. I'm going to cut that tail, motherfucker." You know, mocking the guy for having that. So, I'm wondering by chance if that style's going to come back. Oh, by the way, I should mention this. If anybody remembers Eddie Guerrero's last few runs with WCW before that company closed, he got himself a haircut, but yet he left one string of hair left so it could be braided back like a tail. Now, you could probably find it on Google Images, I think. You know, I'm going to try when I get home there, but I remember it so well. This is around 1990, 1999, 2000, I remember, was when he was doing this. Before he just completely cut it all off and left his hair short before he got to the WWE. So, that's the questions I have for right now. Excuse me. I just wanted to get those questions out of the way before I head back home, and let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, and most of all, subscribe to my channel, people. Alright? I'm Dr. Earl. I'm about to head home. You cats have a good weekend, okay? Bye-bye.